Hey guys, I know this is not my normal setup for this channel, I just thought I would hop in here because I didn't really have time this week to make a proper episode for the podcast. However, obviously everything's been happening with Tommy Robinson and I just wanted to give my 2 pennies worth because I think that this whole situation proves something very, very poignant and blatant about the police and the mainstream media. And it's not exactly surprising, but it's just funny. Obviously, we know when he got arrested at Luton Airport after coming back from, was it Tenerife or somewhere, which, by the way, was a work trip. He said in the video that he made, post everything, that he was planning on being, like, on, I think it was the Trigonometry podcast, and he just was going there for work, and it was planned before all of this happened, before the, assault, allegedly, and all these things. This was planned before that, so it was nothing to do with what the media were portraying, that he fled the country, all that stuff. And, if you go on any kind of left-wing kind of media or anyone on social media, that's what they'll say. He fled the country. This is like before he went to prison the first time, where they literally, stalked his family on holiday, and we know the story. But when he arrived back at Luton Airport, it was so funny to me that he had to literally come out in that video and be like, I don't know why they were making such a big fuss about it, because I literally contacted the police straight after the assault happened to say, hey, I'll change my trip just so we can come and, you can interview me. But obviously that wasn't conveyed to the police, and then obviously the police would go to the mainstream media and be like, this is the story, this is actually what's happening, which of course is not what was happening at all. And it's just funny that even when he's trying to do the right thing and be like, listen, this whole, I was harassed and I was acting in self-defense, it's at least that's what he's saying, and I'm sure that CCTV footage when that comes out will prove that. We're waiting to see that. But he was literally saying, I went to the police, I did the right thing. I told them. They were aware. And yet, they made a big song and dance about it like I'd done something wrong. That, despite, again, even though he was trying to do the right thing, they're still trying to make him out to be the villain. And it's all for this narrative. No matter what happens, the narrative will stay the same when it comes to the mainstream and the police, which, again, I just find absolutely hilarious. We will see what happens in regards to that. Obviously, he's on bail at the moment till, I think, the 2nd of September, I think he said. So we'll see what happens with that. There's also rumours now from his admin Twitter that he got arrested over a couple of social media posts, which were from last year, which is not entirely surprising again, but bizarre in its own right. However, what I actually wanted to talk about today, and the reason why I don't really, I'm not in my usual setup, I'm in the corner of my room rather than over there by my desk, is tomorrow I am heading to London, and this is a quick PSA, by the way, this is why I want to make this point. Anyone who is going to Mahyar Tousi's new media conference in central London on Saturday, which I know the slim, right, apart from the people I already know who are going from Mahyar Tousi's Discord server, hello to all the people, you know who you are, but if there's anybody else who is going, say hi. I'm gonna be there, I've got VIP tickets, so I'm going to be there from early until the night because I'm doing the after party. So at any point, if you see me and you want to say hi, please do say hi. The channel recently hit 1,000 subscribers, which I cannot thank you guys enough for. This is incredible. This started as a side hobby from my main channel, just as a bit of a thing because I wanted to talk about politics on YouTube and I wanted to, dive into that world, having been a fan of so many people like Mahyar Tousi for so long, which I've talked about my friendship with him before. And now it has become the only channel in my, almost 12 years of doing YouTube that has hit 1,000 subscribers. We made it. 12-year-old me is dying right now, okay? This is crazy. And I just can't thank you guys enough for this. This is incredible. You guys are making my dreams come true. This is incredible. We're just going to carry on doing what we do. Again, if you're new to the channel, normally I sit down and I talk about politics while I do my makeup at the same time, and I do also, breaking news shorts and things, and I would love to have you guys along with the journey. If you are new here, please do click subscribe. I'm going to be trying to vlog like a little bit at the New Media Conference with just some people, like the chaos that happens, because it's going to be incredible. Again, if you are going, it's going to be the most chaotic, incredible event for free speech and new media unlike anything we've ever had before. I am so proud of my friend Mahyar, and just it's going to be an incredible event. Again, if you do see me, do say hi if you're going and you know this channel. Yeah, and again, with everything happening with Tommy Robinson, we're going to have to just wait and see and release the footage. That I will hammer that home the same as everyone else has been doing. I'll release the CCTV footage. We really need to see it to attempt to end this narrative, even though we know it's just going to keep carry on because of the left-wing media and just all the nutters. But we can but try. The fight goes on. Look, I did on my nails. Patriotic for my trip to London, but yeah, I'm so excited for this next week, so excited for Saturday. Let me know all your thoughts about Tommy in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video.